Hey everybody, we're back with another Looking at Toys video, and in this video we're going to be taking a closer look at the 6 turtle figures. They're fairly newly released here in the UK, have been out for a little while in some other countries. We managed to get these from the UK, some came from abroad. So the first 2 figures that we'll have a look at are these colour changing variants. When I first saw these, I thought they were going to actually be glow in the dark, but as the picture shows here, the ones that actually change colour when placed in warm water. So the dark lines that we can see here, the dark areas, I'm guessing they all disappear as per the pictures. So they've done 2 of the turtle figures in this style. We've got a Mikey and a Leo. Perhaps at some point in the future they will do the other 2 as well. So these are from the basics range. I suppose just because of the material that they've used, they've not got a huge amount of detail. With the later turtle figures that they've been releasing, they've tended to put the eyes in, whereas these ones haven't got any eyes. Back of the box just tells us a little bit about the figure. So it is actually in cold water that they change. And then these are the current figures that are being released. Doesn't seem to be anything new that we haven't got, but there are a few figures out there which have been released in America, not as yet here in the UK. We've got some on order, so we will be doing another video at some point in the future. And then if you zoom in here, we can see that these are the 4 other figures that are new. Interesting, that still shows the Karai serpent on the back there, and of course there is now a human Karai being released. And then these are the other 4 variants that they have released. So if we do have a closer look here, we can see that the eyes have been painted in, which is something that they've done with all of the newer turtles. And then what we've got is a tongue popping variant, Spittin, another Spittin, and then an eye popping Leo. So we'll have a closer look at each of these. So the first of the figures that we'll have a look at is this eye popping one, and as we can see there, nicely detailed eyes, reasonable amount of articulation, which is pretty standard for the turtle figures, even though they are from the basics range. Back of the pack has this little button there, tells us a little about the character here, and if I flick him back over, pushing the button brings his eyes out, which apparently is supposed to stop crying. And the second figure in this range is this tongue popping Mikey, which has a little wheel on the back, which, as you can probably see there, allows for his tongue to come in and out. It's supposed to be licking the streets of New York clean. Having been to New York, I'm not sure I'd want to lick any of the streets there. So he's licking the streets free of crime. Nice artwork on the back of these boxes. I've got them from different places, which is why, of course, the top of the box has this style on these 2 figures, and then that style on the other one. And then the 3rd and 4th ones are these 2 Spittin variants. We've got a Raphael and a Michelangelo. They both do the same thing, so I'm going to look at them both together. So squeezing his backpack basically will cause water to squirt out of the little tiny hole that we can see in the front there. The backpack there on this Michelangelo, as we can see. We hope you have enjoyed this video. Looking at Toys does of course feature rare and collectible toys, so if you do like looking at toys, do be sure to subscribe to our channel. Any comments are always welcome down below, and do be sure to hit the like button.